Lighting designer is a job, is a profession in which you meet many various people and in which you can work on various levels. First of all, you meet an architect of a building, because in the end a building should be illuminated with artificial light. Second, and that's even more important, is that you have to analyze as lighting designer the demands of the customer, the demands of the end user. Not the demands of the plant manager, not the demands of the architect, because he's not going to use the building. It are the demands of the end user, the people who are going to use this corridor. Of course, the architect has a big influence on what should be the atmosphere of his creation. But in the end, it's the user who will enjoy the lighting, yes or no. And there, in that process, the lighting designer or the lighting application specialist, he will have the tools in his hand to analyze what the lighting designer, what kind of lighting design will meet the expectation of the end user. I'm infected by light, I would say. I'm infected by light, and what I know from experience, since 1998 I act as a lighting designer or as lighting application specialist or trainer. What I see in my environment is that people who join lighting and join the creation of lighting, some of them start joining it, young architects, and within half a year they leave the job. Others are infected by light for their entire life. So once that they are going to visit a building or a shop or a theater, the first thing they are going to do is to see what are the effects of lighting on the creation. Is it meeting the expectation? What were the thoughts of the lighting designer? What were the specification of the specifier? And that motivates me in always being busy with lighting. Endless corridor. Fantastic endless corridor with a combination of floor lighting and indirect lighting, with a combination of a smooth white environment. In this corridor you will always feel safe. And the lighting design is so simple, it's just straightforward, easy to maintain, easy to handle. And I think the strength of this lighting design